and welcome to my first ever speed build in The Sims 4. I am so excited to be uploading this and to be recording this voiceover. I have been wanting to do speed builds for probably 2 years now, and I was just like, you know what? My builds are not that great. But you know what? I think everyone's builds are great, whether you're a starter or you've been playing The Sims for like 15 years or however long. I think everyone's builds are fantastic, so why not share them? I have been on Instagram so much lately, just following so many people in the Sims community and just looking at all of their gorgeous builds. And I'm like, you know what? I can do that. I can, if I put my mind to it, I can do anything. So I am just doing a speed build today of a cafe. So this is called Henry's Little Cafe and it is on the gallery at the moment. My gallery ID is Little Bear Sims and will be in the description below if you want to check it out. I am very happy with how this one came along. There is a very minimal CC in this. I believe it is just the cars that I place in those little car spots, and then also the wallpaper on one of the walls in the downstairs part of the cafe. But you are most welcome to change that as needed. The cars in like the CC cars in this build, I am absolutely obsessed with. They are the perfect cars for The Sims, and I think in the pack that I downloaded online, I think there's like 5 or 6 cars. I could be wrong. I think there may be more. If I find the link, yeah, I will have it down below for you guys if you want to get that. But it's literally added so much to my game, and I'm obsessed with it. So there they are. Yeah, there's quite a few down there, and there's a few more as well. However, as I said, this cafe is everything I envisioned. I executed it absolutely perfectly in my eyes, so I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Here I am just trying to figure out the build and make sure that that's all set up correctly and how I wanted it. That little upstairs part is for the bathroom, and then this roof little, I don't even know what to call it, was very tedious. However, I loved it. It literally looks so good. I am obsessed. I saw this on someone else's build and I was like, that is such a good idea. I'm stealing it. So here I am stealing it. However, it's such a smart idea. Honestly, some of the creators in this community are so smart and I would never think to do some of the things they do. So I absolutely love taking that inspiration from other creators. So as I said, yep, this is a cafe. I definitely questioned myself a little bit during this build, thinking, oh my god, why did I build it on such a small lot? Everything's not going to fit, yada yada yada. But I was like, you know what? It's going to be a cozy cafe kind of vibe. So that's why it's small, because it's cute and cozy. So I love it. So happy with it. I never really did builds for like restaurants and bars and all of that stuff. However, lately I have been lacking a lot of motivation and a lot of inspiration for residential builds. So that is why I thought I would venture out and I would do the, you know, restaurant or the bar or the cafe or whatever. So I've started with a cafe. I did do a restaurant a few weeks ago, but I didn't do a speed build and I'm kicking myself for it because I absolutely love it. It is on the gallery as well. If you guys want to check that out, it will be in there for you. I've already uploaded it. But yeah, this one will also be in the gallery for you guys to download. But yeah, I'm really loving the restaurant builds, the commercial kind of builds. I think I'm definitely going to do more, and I'm definitely going to do more speed builds for you guys because doing this was so fun. I always try and record them, but they end up flopping or I fail at them or they just don't turn out how I want them to. So I'm just trying to figure out the stair situation up here. I do change it a few times. I'm pretty sure I even expand the upstairs area as well. It's probably coming up in a second. But yeah, because it's only a small bathroom, I didn't want to take away too much room and make sure that there was still enough room in that bathroom to have toilets and sinks and all of that fun stuff, you know, all the stuff you need in a bathroom. So it worked out well. And making that little section a little bit bigger was fine. It didn't take away too much from everything else. So I do play around a little bit in here, just trying to figure out how I want the floor plan to look. As I said, absolutely love it. I'm so chuffed. I'm so happy about this build. And usually builds take me, I would say, like 8 or 9 hours. Maybe even sometimes it'll take me a couple of days because I'll step away, come back to it, and then step away and come back to it. However, I was working on this one for probably a solid 2.5 hours this afternoon, and I got it done pretty quickly. I mean, it is small and there isn't a lot of detail into it. However, I really like it. I think it's a very simple, cute build, perfect for anyone that wants a cute little cozy cafe in their world, in their save. I would definitely be making more of these kind of builds, and I will definitely be making more speed builds. That brick. Actually, you know what? I don't think that brick is custom content. I think it's just the cars that are custom content. So I think I might have been wrong before. It's just the cars that are custom content. So that is all that you'll be missing. But if I put the link down below, then you'll have that downloaded if you want to get this one from the gallery. So that is that. Problem solved for you guys. I was very stressed when it got to this point, and I was like, oh no, I should have made this lot bigger. I should have picked a bigger lot. I should have made the room bigger, the inside. I should take away some of that patio space. And I was like, you know what? My vision for this was to have a large patio area with the main seating bit like areas. So I'm not going to make it any bigger. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to make it work because sometimes you can't just expand. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this work. And that is exactly what I did. It all starts to come together towards the end, and it's gorgeous. I am honestly obsessed with this build. I think I did really well, if I do say so myself. So I feel like EA need to give us more seats and tables that actually match, because I struggle to find tables and chairs that actually match and are the right shade of brown or the right shade of white. And it honestly, it kills me because I'm like, I want this to look so cohesive and pretty and matching, and it never does because EA can't get the colors right. And I'm like, well, this is why we make custom content, because we actually need things that match each other. So here I am just putting all of the seating areas down. Ugh, I'm honestly so chuffed with how this came out. But that is almost pretty much it. I'm just putting on some final touches to it. But that is pretty much mostly it. I thought that there was something missing, so I had to add some lights in because I was like, well, what do people come here at nighttime, you know? Little nighttime date. And then I couldn't figure out a good light that sat here that didn't stick out too much and look a bit funny. So I went with like a more basic light for this one because I was like, you know what? It's gonna be fine. And that is pretty much the build. Thanks, guys.